The woman was shocked to find that the face in front of her was identical to her mother's. This person was definitely not her biological mother. It turned out that her mother had accidentally fallen off a ladder while helping her get a kite, suffering a leg injury that left her with a lifelong habit. Every time she stood up, she would unconsciously use her left hand for support, but the woman in front of her stood up effortlessly. Then she remembered that her father's memorial tablet had long been covered in dust. She became more certain than ever that this woman was not her real mother. Scenes from the day came flooding back to her. She had accidentally overheard her husband on the phone, his tone cold and vicious. "The woman's asleep now," he said. "Once she gives birth to the baby, everything will be ours." At that moment, the woman realized with a jolt, the milk her husband gave her every day had been drugged. She also recalled an incident during a prenatal checkup, when she'd accidentally heard her best friend muttering under her breath, "She's the last one left in the Wynn family. It'll all be over after the surgery." Only then did she fully understand. Her best friend and husband had long conspired to betray her. They planned to stage an accident on the operating table to seize her $100 billion in family fortune. That night, the woman wanted to get out of bed to use the bathroom, but she heard the mother talking to her husband on the phone, reporting calmly, "She only suspects you're being unfaithful, nothing else. Don't worry." Fear engulfed her instantly. All she wanted was to flee the house immediately. But just as she reached out to open the door, the living room lights suddenly turned on. She froze, forcing herself to stay put and bide her time. Early the next morning, the woman checked into the hospital in advance, claiming she wasn't feeling well. After her husband and the mother left the ward, she got out of bed at once, ready to act. She only heard her husband's urgent, hushed voice outside the door. "I'm afraid she'll run away. Arrange the surgery now. Get the baby out immediately. Everything in the Wynn family will be ours soon." At that moment, the husband heard a noise outside the ward and hurried out to check. When he learned the woman was gone, his face turned ashen, and he spun around to chase after her. But the woman had already hidden in the next ward. The man rushed in to search, and was just about to catch her. He saw another pregnant woman lying in the bed. He had no choice but to give up, seething with frustration. After the man left, the woman stepped out of the bathroom and whispered her thanks to the pregnant woman for letting her hide. Meanwhile, the man was convinced the woman would flee through the main gate. He led his men to lie in wait there, completely unaware that she had quietly left the hospital through the ward's back door. She hailed a taxi and rushed straight to the police station. On the other side, the fake mother and the best friend grew flustered, thinking the woman had really escaped successfully. But the man, he slowly broke into a confident smile and muttered softly, "Everything is under my control."